That's what you brought up. Like,
I just was saying, anything. I don't give a fuck. You talk. Like in the middle. We gave you the logo. You know like the popo. I bought like the popo. I catch you like Ocho. As far as these hoes go. Smoking ain't no joke. I never
you try to turn on that light?
I'm over the game, nigga. I did it for us, I did it for money, I have on the gold look. I need it like how many pronto. You know I'm chipping on bitches, I'm fucking like Broncos. You niggas is hating my bitch, nigga. If you really talk, bro.
I really don't.
You want it, dog? Fly niggas, they ain't nothing to us. That bitch wanna take a ride with us, kick it dirty, we just really sing that devil book bullshit while my nigga yellow roll trip. Niggas, they ain't nothing to us. That bitch wanna take a ride with us, kick it dirty, we just really sing the game.
Was it in between the pauses?
I think it might be in between the pauses. I might be able to
I think it sounded like
that's my. You took my
I've been smoking for a long time.
Get that mic, Chubbs.
I'm ready. No, I just talk this shit.
I just want to see how
Nigga, give me the change. Do the shit to clean my money, dummies. Clean the wrist out, cock the piss out. Nigga, talk shit now. What's up with niggas? I put some new music on.
He got that shit on.
Cause I was getting tired of that. I'm music bad boy. Aim for the special show. Bling, bling. Like this a bad boy. Bullet 6, freaking street sweeping. With an evil grin. Watch you die. One life, one life, one shot. Y'all niggas is not like a mom.
We good. We can finish the whole show in 45 minutes. In like an hour. And then we can do like, an hour long. I like doing an hour. That's what I be here to tell. We be going on. We be getting lost in subject. We be on for like 2.5 hours. We do gotta start sticking to like the hour format. It's not that it's too long.
So let's do
I'm talking about niggas, but we gotta keep it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's do the two topics that you brought up.
And that's another thing, we gotta really start putting this shit pen to paper for what we gonna talk about, and then we'll be done. Cause we get like, we say it, and then we just start talking and we get random, you know what I'm saying?
Let's do the topic that you just brought up.
What? The Rocko and shit?
Rocko.
And then what's the bigger question about? How do you feel about record signing,
Yeah. Just
the people sign you that owe the money back. You know what I'm saying? Would you pay that nigga back? Would you pay him back if he was Rocko or whatever?
No disrespect, but I'm gonna just have to bail at that point.
Nigga, we know you got the wife. We ain't got a wife, nigga. We ain't got no kids. We know we ain't got no wife. You wiped up? No, you ain't wiped up. You a little player, nigga. I see it already. That nigga couldn't be a little player.
Ain't nobody being a player to you, man. You got to start killing shit.
Yeah, I was about to say, not compared to
Man,
I'm not on that level.
Man, that's one John. That's just crazy shit. Yeah, I'm ready whenever.
Yo, mic's on?
Check. Mine's is on, but I ain't hearing It's all of them. I think all of them got to be on or some shit, right?
That shit was already on when I came over. I was just when you told me to pick it up.
Shooting.
Y'all know about that.
That's that Kendrick Lamar ad-lib.
Yo.
Y'all know about that.
What was that? That's that Avant. Now you know that's R. Kelly's cousin. That's R. Kelly's cousin.
No wonder they sound so much alike.
Yeah, that's R. Kelly's cousin.
My mic is on. My mic sounds shit.
What's the?
This mic was dead because I know it had to be dead because it was already on the whole time. It was just sitting there on.
Battery, son.
This don't take batteries today.
Oh, baby, you ain't know me. Listen.
Man. So, we stay live, we stay elevated. That's that Avant. My first love. That boy R. Kelly was in here making the old heads moist. I seen them all downtown, man. I was like, oh, I wish I would have planned it a little bit better, because I would have got fresh. We were like, all right, ready for the R. Kelly let out. That had to be one of the biggest let outs in the bird, man. R. Kelly let out.
What you think about that? Like all the people saying like they shouldn't be fucking with him because he's a pedophile and all this.
Oh man.
Fly, bro.
Do you think a record should let you walk off that shit though?
But is he a proven pedophile?
That's true. That's what I was saying to Shorty. You gotta quit it. So what does it say?
R. Kelly on the streets, man.
He said he
I
gotta
think
quit
he's
it.
more of a weirdo than a pedophile. I mean, piss is, yeah, I wouldn't even count
I
that.
mean, if he pissed on my daughter, if he pissed on
Would you call him a
my
pedophile or a
daughter's
psycho?
friend, but if he pissed on my sister's friend's daughter,
Sister's
yeah,
friend's
like
daughter.
I'll be mad. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, like there's something wrong, totally wrong. Like what's really good?
How was she raised?
Yeah, how was she like? So did he ask you
If the
before?
thought pocket gonna let me, the thought pocket with it, I'm with it.
15 years old though, that's a different
Oh
thing.
yeah, that's a little wild. That's a little wild. I ain't talking about.
She was 15.
Yeah.
Like, that's just all around sick, man.
How do he even get off? How do you even get off of that case? Like it was on footage. Like what?
I
what
think
was
they
the
said there was a
loophole?
mole on the dude's back and they're killing him.
That sound like some bullshit.
And he gotta quit it. So you can't say nothing.
Oh man. So what's up with that mic, man? What is it?
Shit ain't working.
Neither of them? I gotta turn back on this Avante. This Avante. You looking for another battery? Here. Oh. Brand new. Sorry for the delay, but you know, we still here getting set up. We in here elevated. Folkland L.O.S.
Talk that shit, man.
Chubbs.
I'm ready to talk that shit, man.
No, I was just saying, man. I need to go. I need to be a part of.
I'm ready to go
Check.
Check.
Am I still in there? Check.
Check.
check. I'm not gonna put it back. Is there another battery in there?
Yeah.
Check.
Because they both might be good. We gonna talk about that shit. I'm gonna wake the baby up.
Check.
The baby still in there?
Parental guidance is necessary.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, and now I got 2 lights on. Now I know one of them won't work.
We ready? We almost ready. Sorry for the delay. This is Brother Brought to you by.
Check.
Yo, how did George hear like that clearly though? Yup.
What's in there?
What if he is Miles
Oh, is we live?
Is Miles dead?
Is we live now?
Chubbs.
Yo.
Check.
We lit.
Is L.O.S in there?
Yo.
Los is there.
Let me see yours again. Try it.
Check.
What did you just talk?
Check.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking for like 3 seconds now.
Now that shit been red.
That's right.
See if he was talking with my shit.
Yo. Yo, we just getting elevated. That's all.
Mic check, bitch. Don't be mad.
Check. You in there?
Mike check Jordan, Mike check Jackson, Mike check.
Listen, man, Chubbs, man, I'm in here, man. I'm ready to talk that shit, man. I thought
ready,
this was started, man. We ain't talking no political shit, man. We ain't talking no Trump shit, man. We ain't talking no Mike Pence and all like goofy ass shit, man. We talking that real shit this weekend, man. Man, fuck that PUMA, man. I'm introducing this, man. It's Elevated Radio, Elevated Podcast, man. We turn it up, man. It's Chubbs, L.O.S, PUMA, man. What the fuck they want to do, man? Hey. I'm in here, dumb elevated. Hey. Man, what's the first topic, man? Fuck all the dumb shit.
He said, fuck all of that. What's the first topic? I just wanted to let you know.
And we gonna wake the baby up in here. It's a baby in here. I really don't give a fuck. Them niggas right outside.
To the baby! Yo,
let's go get this baby. She about to hear some things she don't want to hear.
Baby, yo, I'm sorry, but yo, that's hilarious to me one time. But make sure you follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Elevated412. Make sure you follow One Live Studio on Mixler. Make sure you download the Mixler because we in here talking shit. We the #1 online podcast for the hip hop culture. And there's been a lot of podcasts coming around here, bro.
Funny Money Bird podcast, fake niggas that starting shit too, nigga.
I love competition.
Man. I catch one of you niggas in the club smacking the shit out of the fake niggas, man. Y'all niggas ain't us, man. We elevated for real, man. We elevated.
Bad boy records, fuck y'all. Fuck baby.
You got Chubbs that sounding like Ghostface Killer.
Oh man, but nah, man. Shout out to all the competition out there. We love it, but just to let y'all know, we #1 and we here to stay.
Yeah, man.
That's all. But topics, man. What about the third year in a row, Braun Curry? Is it dumb? Is the NBA watered down?
Nah, this is what we want to see, man.
That's what you want to see?
I like repeats and rematches and shit like that. Especially when there's a trilogy, so you can say, okay, they won the first year, they won the second year. Let's see who the best of the best is on this third year. It's like to me, it's like Ali Frazier type shit. You know what I mean? Like let's get it. You know what I mean?
It's cute. It's just I don't like it. It's cute, man. It's the little fairy tale story that the king of the league finally met his match, but it seemed like his match is gaining up what his match is, and his old rivals, and it's like
niggas is teaming up to beat him.
Teaming up to, pretty much, and it's looking like it was like story written. It's crazy, but I don't think there's a greater athlete out there. Mayweather's, I usually call Mayweather a top athlete. Serena, but LeBron James.
Look at me, like Serena is dominant, bro.
Serena's dominant. I don't get that. It's just
I'm not a Braun fan at all. Like that's what I'm saying. When you asked about the finals and shit, I don't give a fuck because I'm a Lakers fan. All I care, it's about
Detroit. The bad boys. Come on, man. Wallace.
I'm ready to jump over the table. I'm ready to jump over the table, smack this nigga, man.
The Wallace. You remember Rashard Wallace, Ben Wallace? Come on, man. Don't do that to my Pistons.
The niggas robbed us for one, and I don't like that.
I'm to Pittsburgh to have a favorite basketball team. I just follow players. Like,
no, I don't fuck with them, but I think like, I'm not a Bron fan, but I do see a lot of niggas is hopping on waves to try to beat him, and I think it's mad corny. Like I don't like that. I don't even know who to root for because I don't like. That's why I'm just like this finals is a wash because I don't like Durant. I don't really like none of them Warrior niggas because they seem kind of sissies to me. And I don't really like LeBron. I just like J.R. Smith for real and Klay Thompson. So it's like
you like Klay?
That nigga.
The other Splash? I don't like nothing about the Warriors. It's too fairy tale Power Rangers made up type thing. I don't really bang with it.
To me, Klay the best nigga on the team.
Stop.
So honestly, Klay the best nigga on the team.
Klay is not the best on the Warriors.
He's not better than Draymond.
He's the fourth best because you ain't better than Durant.
I would take Klay over Draymond. Yeah, I'm not going to take. You'd be stupid to say you take Klay over Durant. I'm not going to say that.
Draymond is
but other than Durant, I like Klay. I think he's better.
Draymond plays way better defense too. Real talk, Draymond.
His shots are so pretty.
The big matchup is going to be your boy Draymond versus Love and your boy Kyrie versus Curry. Whoever wins those, I feel like that's the team that's going to win.
Your boy Curry can't watch.
Curry don't got it. Curry don't got it for Curry. Listen, before the finals last year, I was fucking with Curry. I was watching. I'm like, yo, that nigga Curry hot.
Yeah.
But then when I see the way that Kyrie took his heart, and then I watched the way he played this season, bro, kind of soft, like letting the red take the shot, like take his team. Take it soft, man. That nigga Curry soft. He ain't my type of guy.
Curry's a
I thought Curry was a boss.
Boy Scout.
Curry's a Boy Scout. He's the type who just like, man, whatever we can do for the team, I'm all about the team.
Yeah, that's corny.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's corny.
yeah.
But
Clay ain't like that. I promise y'all. Clay gonna be the first nigga to go out of that trip.
I believe
Because
that.
Clay looking around at them niggas and
He
it's
gonna
like,
play for the
yeah, we
Timberwolves.
winning, but
Yeah,
Clay
right.
ain't shining.
I can see
Clay
that.
wanna shine. Clay coming to LA, that shit dead because we about to get my nigga Lonzo Ball. So that shit dead.
Ow.
What you
Nah,
mean?
they already
how?
got the first.
Y'all already got the first pick. Y'all
They're
sure
not,
y'all get
they're
him?
not coming for the Celtics ain't coming for Lonzo.
Why not? That what he say?
They coming for other boy. They don't want Lonzo.
Oh,
And
man.
Even working out.
They know Lonzo. Yeah, Lonzo ain't even working out with niggas. Lonzo's only working out with the Lakers. So he's letting them know, fuck y'all off the rip. And then they said he might work out for the Sixers just in case. They got the
Just in case.
Nah, just in case, because you know he'll look crazy if he'll work out for any other team and the Lakers pass on him. But you know.
Shout out to the home team.
Can we get predictions one time?
Oh, predictions? I mean, I got the Cavs at 6.
Ooh.
If you talk about no prediction, I ain't talking about no draft. I got the Cavs at 6.
I'll give a prediction on anything, anytime, every year. But on some real shit, swear to God, this is the first time where I'm like, yo, this, I don't know. I don't want to even bet. Yeah, it's too close.
I already got money.
It's going to be too close.
It's too late for me. I always bet.
Because you don't know which way it could go. You don't know what
You're right.
I'm going to keep it 1,000. It's all about what LeBron James show up.
Yeah.
If LeBron show up, that LeBron, the passer, he want to get the triple doubles and shit.
I agree.
They're going to lose.
I do
But
agree.
if the LeBron that come out, he just want to back niggas down, give niggas 38, 39, 40 a game, they're going to take him to
I think
7
if
and
LeBron
win.
come out and take Draymond's heart, just fucking
That ain't gonna happen.
fucking jamming his face, yeah, man.
Draymond is the only
heart
heart the Warriors got. Other than that, it's kind of pretty.
That's what I feel like. Yeah, I feel like if you take Draymond's heart, then the Cavs got a good chance.
Yeah.
But
I think they're going to D up more on Kyrie because they know Kyrie's for real now.
they can't
Hopefully
really
he
do
just
that
don't
though
make
because
it.
the Cavs done loaded up on their shooters now.
Yeah.
They got Corver, yeah, I mean, you also always got JR.
Kyrie won the
mean?
championship last year. Kyrie will come. They scared of Kyrie now. Curry is definitely. I feel like Curry's scared of him when they slush with Kyrie. Man.
Nah.
That's why I don't want to bet against them niggas because it's like I already did last year. I bet on Golden State last year.
You bet on Golden State last year.
Yeah, I thought Golden State was doing. Who wouldn't bet with Golden State?
Yeah.
I bet on them niggas. I'm going to the bar. Them niggas was up 3-1, right?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I bet like 600. I'm going to the bar every night. I'm going to the bar every night. When it's 3-1. Once it hit 3-1, I went to the bar every night like, yeah, I'm about to get this money. And I'm getting drinks and shit, turning up, laughing.
Oh, yeah.
Every game. What the fuck? Hold on. What the fuck?
Game 6 had you sick.
Both, I mean, the NBA and the NFL, like the Super Bowl and the finals was just the craziest comeback, craziest stories. But
Yeah, this was the best Super Bowl ever I ever watched. For
yeah,
like,
and I said
my
that.
lifetime, that shit was crazy.
That was the best Super Bowl I ever watched. And I'm a Ravens fan, and I think the second one was probably when the Steelers beat the Cardinals. When I say that, I was like, is this happening?
That was
What? Did he just catch that?
Yeah, she was unreal.
Come on, pal. But that was crazy. But to keep it in the city, the Penguins.
Yeah.
Oh man, let's go Pens.
Let's go Pens.
Fuck all them other cities out there.
Definitely. I ain't a hockey fan, but I'm a Pens fan. So let's
I'm
go
a Pens fan
all
for real.
day.
Definitely.
They'll be facing Nashville in the championship for the first time. I think we got a chance to do it back to back.
That shit crazy. I might go to the game.
I believe they're gonna win.
Yeah, we should.
I might go to one of them games, man. But they talking like crazy. I don't even know the rules to hockey for real. I just want to go to just be a part of it because I know
Yeah, the culture, man. Just be
bird
around
shit.
there.
I know we about to take the fuck over.
Yeah, true.
Let's talk about some hip hop shit.
Yeah. What was you talking about earlier, Chubbs? About them two brothers, step brothers, whatever the hell,
Don't
brother.
quote me on that. I don't know if them niggas is
Man,
brothers.
them niggas
Don't
is
quote
brothers.
me.
That's
what
word
you
on the
said.
street. That's
I
what
don't really
Puma's
know
about.
that. They talk about Rocko and Future though, man. That shit's crazy, man. They said Rocko in court trying to freeze all the Future's assets right now.
Yeah.
Because they ain't trying to pay out that settlement, you know?
See, that's what these rappers need to realize. Like, these people that be putting you in these situations, like, they be having these finder's fees, and be locking you into these. That's when they be talking about you signing like 5 niggas. That's what happens. Like when these niggas be having these finder's fees and they take you up to fucking Interscope and you're signed to that motherfucker. Like real talk.
And for real, not what it might be. Like I'm still in the future, but it could be a way bigger story than that. That's why it wasn't really too much surprise, brother, cousin, or not. When business come around, it's like you gotta handle it, especially to get your money. Rocko ain't just gonna look at it like, I mean, that's my brother.
That's why I'm confused. I'm confused that future stance on it. You talk about fuck that nigga, he's a fake nigga, he's a bitch nigga for doing this, taking it to court. He's a snitch for taking me to court. It's like, I mean,
Rocko
what do you expect him to do? This is business. This is business. It ain't no street shit. Like. He's weird to me for that. I don't understand why he just don't pay the money. That's what I mean. A lot of these niggas don't be real niggas. A lot of these niggas be frauds. Like, if this nigga took you off your feet and put you in the game and changed your life, what's the problem to pay him a little check? I know you got it.
It's the
like,
principle. It don't even
it's not like you're giving it to some nigga that's just, some leech nigga that's just around. This is the nigga that created your career.
Yeah.
I guess he felt like, cause, you know what I mean, Rocko got it. I guess I don't know. I
mean, either way, like I said, it gotta be deeper because both of them niggas eats. Future eats off the rap, Rocko eats off the streets. And then you don't even know it? Yeah, he eats off the streets. Matter of fact, like you said, he was the one for real fueling Future at the beginning of his career.
No royalty buddy, man.
Nah, he got to, man. Rocko eats.
Rocko even.
Rocko.
See, Rocko's one of those niggas.
Too.
Just because you respect it, a lot of niggas respect it, that don't mean you up. That's when you get
you eat. You a fool. You ain't gotta worry about a plate. Where you at?
Right here, bro. It's a thing. Bro, brothers. They was like so close that Rocko used to call him his.
Oh, I just see. Look, they ain't brothers no more. Then brothers back Christ.
You can't be that can't be your blood brother. You doing shit like that.
Yeah.
I say
you
work.
can't be like that, bro.
Straight up.
Just give me the. I mean, nigga owe you 10 billion. But 10 billion is a lot of money.
That's not Chuck, like that's not like 10 bands.
But I'm sure Rocko sued him for 10 million. That was how much he won. But it's like I'm sure that Rocko before when he was coming to him like, yo, just give me what I mean.
Sometimes the numbers be inflated though. They be like, I want 10 million. You like for what? They just been coming up with this number so you can settle for like 300,000.
That's why Rocko's trying to go and freeze his assets. They talking about freezing his assets. So they can see what's going on, so they can get the lawyers involved for real.
You know you really want that bread. We say freeze a nigga ass.
But I mean, Rocko might lose this only because he's fighting the people that Future is signed to. That's hard to go against a label.
And Future just came to the city, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Future, he just was in the city.
Wearing his black and gold. I seen his little looking like a light pole.
But what's up with Offset though? Offset don't fuck with the bird. I'm here. My niggas is telling me Offset what did his show.
I mean, it was raining. I probably
what the fuck you mean? He ain't fucking with the bird? That's not cool. Niggas missing tour dates. That's really not cool. Niggas pay. Young Thug wasn't scheduled to come though. Young Thug wasn't.
Yeah, he was on the fly.
If you look on the official tour date thing, it's like snakes in the cities where Young Thug was scheduled. Young Thug wasn't scheduled. He wasn't scheduled on every day. But the Migos is scheduled on every day, and like missing that shit is crazy. I mean, they get special songs. You can't be missing shows, man. I would be kind of pissed if I went out there and I would have seen the Migos without Offset. That's just corny. Like, that's weird. Offset's the one that be in and out of jail. The one that's he's really not hot. He's really not hot. He's just like the thug
one on Bad and Bougie though, right?
What?
He's the main one on Bad and Bougie though, right?
The main one on Bad? Yeah, I think he's the main one on the biggest song.
Tour without that.
That's what I'm saying. He's on the hook. I think he's on the hook. He's saying bad. A bitch is bad. That's what I'm saying. I would have been pissed off if he wasn't there, but. That's why I'm good at them shows. You know what I mean? I knew it wasn't really going to be lit anyway because I
heard it was lit.
I don't like that pavilion shit. This is why I went to go see J. Cole and shit, and they make you pay for the fucking pavilion seats, and then at some point when they turn the lights on, everybody that's on the fucking patio just run up to the fucking pavilion.
Right. I paid for the pavilion.
There should be a flat rate, especially if the fucking whoever the weekend. A flat rate for everything. It should become first come, first serve.
I mean, if that's how you feeling, if that's how you feeling, then you know what I'm saying? I thought about that's what I would have did if I went. Honestly, I would just cop the launch and did the same thing because that's what everybody.
If I was on stage, I was like, "Hey, yo, hold up. Take y'all asses to the back. I'm not going on until y'all go back."
And nowadays, I don't know what it is about them festivals, especially out in Pavilion, but I see a lot of the rappers like to run out and get into the lawn and perform in the lawn. That's been going on a while. I see Wes performing in the lawn.
Yeah,
I just seen a video. Yeah, he ran in the lawn.
Yeah.
And I just seen a video. Tory Lane was performing in the lawn too. So, I mean.
I heard a lot of people miss Tory Lane. Damn late and shit.
Yeah, because that shit was early. And I mean, Tory Lanez really ain't that popping. That's interesting. He's the first one.
When I saw the video footage, he did look kind of dead. Yeah, man. Shout out to them for coming to the city regardless.
Yeah, man. But now, what the fuck was going on? I know y'all, did y'all see that nigga Young Buck? Young Buck was crying on Instagram again about 50 again. What is up with this nigga Young Buck, man?
What happened?
He just on Instagram again crying about the same thing. 50 ain't feed him this, 50 ain't feed him that, but he his own man and stop questioning him. And you know, the nigga was about to come to tears about it again. Stop talking about G-Unit. And it's just like, man, why is this nigga Young Buck always crying every time we see him on the camera now?
Yo,
I remember back in the day, like, thinking that these niggas, G-Unit niggas, was the hardest niggas.
You know
Young Buck was one of the hardest niggas.
You know how, like, the NFL, when the people come into the draft, they had that, like, week-long seminar about what not to do. Don't fuck no white bitches and shit. Like, don't fucking take no Molly and shit. They need to, like, do that same thing for like all the young rappers and they just be like, yo, for 1 week, just go up there and like I feel like one of the subjects should be like, this shit won't last forever. Like a bunch of big ass chains and cribs that you can't afford and shit. Like just fucking this is an opportunity, it's not a fucking career. Like you might like and that's why I feel like Young Buck crying and shit like and because people be having false like higher expectations than what should really be like these niggas in these industries don't fucking love you, like you know like they don't get that type of love to go and fucking take care of you forever.
How much love you gotta have to post you crying about the situation? Like someone actually does give a fuck. I do feel it like it gets to the point where some people do use social media as their diary.
Instagram Live, and people started asking about 50. People started asking about you. That they just started going on rants, and then I mean, he started. Basically started weeping again, and then when he started looking at the comments, and niggas was saying, "Oh, what you doing? You cried again?" He started trying, started trying to toughen up, but it was like,
that's funny.
We know what you doing.
Tearing up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with Young Buck. He be having. I feel like he got game, man. I don't know. I think the game might have just passed him. You know what I mean?
Well, the game's about to be in jail.
So
I'm talking about like the game.
Oh, the game.
The rap game. I feel like rap game just kind of passed him. Like,
yeah.
So quick switch up. They said now Lil Wayne again is announcing that he on Rock Nation. Do we believe that? Is Wayne on? This is about. Do we think it's real now?
Do you feel
they gotta be real.
It too much?
Like
he been saying he's on Rock Nation for the past 2 years, but ain't no paperwork, ain't never cut nothing coming out, and he keeps re-announcing it like it's big, like it's more news.
Like it's more news.
Right.
But no, I mean, if it's true, it's true.
I feel like Wayne got some work to do to kind of climb back to that top 5 conversation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like,
did y'all see the what was that award that just passed? Was it the Billboard Awards recently?
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Did y'all see? But if you watch it, there's a clip where Drake is on stage. Except that he went on stage about 3-4 times. You know nigga won 13 Billboard Awards. He went on stage about 4 times. And one time, about the 4th time, there was a shot that they showed, and it was just Wayne looking, and you could just see he was happy, but the feeling, it just looked like Wayne he felt that like whoa, because that's his artist. And now he's sitting there not getting no awards. You know what I'm saying? Then there was another shot where right before that, where Drake is up there accepting the award. He started talking about one of them little little white girls in the crowd, he fucking, and they show Nicki really quick, and Nicki's looking at Drake, and she's like, "What about me?" She's screaming, "What about me?" to Drake, and it's like, wow, that's really.
They starting to see this connection. I mean, they should have seen that because they ain't been on this last like 2 seasons.
Let's let me know what's going on with that. Let's let me know Drake is about to be out of there.
Yeah. I mean, that was Drake's plan from the jump. Yeah. You know what I mean? I kind of always felt like he always felt like he would probably jump past them. You know what I mean? Break out, try to beat out Michael Jackson in the squad.
I mean, and it worked. And it's like, Wayne. Drake. He knew Drake was going to eventually pass him up, especially when it was looking like when he first came on Young Money. Like, yeah, this not nothing. Drake can't touch that.
Is Wayne getting Drake for that, man?
Is he getting who?
Is Wayne getting money for Drake?
That is going straight to Brad Williams' bank account. Wayne's not. That's why Wayne's on stage like. Gave millions of dollars to Birdman once again. I'm still getting fucked. Woo! Wayne gets truck fit clothes. That's about the only percentage he builds.
We know one thing. We know Wayne ain't stretching for no check. That's
of course not. Your name is paid for everything you need.
He want more money. He want his rightful money that Birdman.
We don't give you money. You're like the president. You don't. We're not giving you too much money, but you just don't gotta pay for nothing. You just got the name.
But money is freedom to man. Like if I was him, I would want my bread. Fuck all the other shit.
Yeah, you got it.
Perks, they could be trying to feed you off of perks. Them shits dry up eventually.
Set them dry.
That's exactly. That nigga Birdman was feeding that nigga Wayne codeine for 15 years.
Oh, not Percocets. I'm talking about like
Cars and shit. That was his check he bagged.
Oh, you feeding them cars and the jewels and shit, and them prowlers. Remember them niggas had like 15 prowlers at one time? Y'all niggas don't remember them prowlers. I just remember them niggas used to come through and they had all types of prowlers. I used to be like, yo, niggas.
Rick Ross was saying he does all that shit. Man, I mean that's sad.
Yeah, that is. That's fucked up. But I mean, Wayne ain't dumb, and I feel like Wayne's gonna outlive this shit too. You know what I mean? He's the type of. I feel like he's the type of person like. Wayne is in that Snoop Dogg era, like conversation now where it's like Snoop. He's always gonna be, he's always gonna be.
Wayne is a top 7 dead or alive artist.
Yeah, for sure.
Top 7. Especially in his prime. His prime was too dumb. Too dumb. It's like when people like, especially the younger generations, I don't let them say too much like Lil Wayne this week because it's like, yo, he's done too much for his game to be weak.
He's been in the game like 20 years. Dude.
Yeah.
And that's why I get confused that. I don't understand how niggas are saying Lil Wayne is weak. Every time I hear a Wayne verse now, I think the shit is hot. Yeah. If you listen to his verse on that running back on Wale, on that running back verse, his verse was crazy.
I was not fucking Lil Wayne.
Until the Carter.
When the first Carter came out, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
but then before the first Carter, I was like, I don't know.
My nigga was Cassidy. So when niggas was talking about Wayne and them mixtapes and shit, I was like, yo, fuck Wayne. I'm on fuck.
But they started comparing them to. That's what happened. They was starting to
comparing them to. And
they
then that's exactly what happened.
With Fed. Shit. Bars. Bars get on that 6 minutes.
Where Fed? Fed been on tour.
Yeah, where Fed back though? He did drop some shit.
He was just dropping little songs every now and then, but Fed been on tour.
He needs to drop that because they're also signing Rock Nation. Jada Kiss and Fed. They need
that's
to drop
Freddie
that.
versus Jason.
Freddie versus Jason. That's
definitely
that's the coolest thing ever. I don't think that's going to drop to be honest. But to get a little bit off hip hop just a little, if you got anything more left for hip hop, the hip hop, you don't stop. I think we about to stop. Other than Yachty dropped. People sleep.
What would you say about Yachty when we was off here?
They were saying that Yachty's the king of teens, and I got very mad because when you have a cover that got 2 little boys kissing, I don't think you should call it teenage emotions. I think you should just call it little Yachty's emotions. Because not every teenager should be thinking about that, in my opinion. Nothing against.
That little Yachty shit is gay, honestly.
Yeah.
It's weird shit. I mean, if you listen to it, I mean, I don't even think about that type of shit. That's for the kids. That's for the little 14, little 13, 14-year-olds to play their little,
But I don't want to play into that.
why they running around and shit.
Yeah,
that's what's going on. They want to hear they want to hear that broccoli. They want to hear the little.
Would you call Yachty a marketing genius though?
He's the rap SpongeBob.
That man is marketing.
Crazy. I mean, I honestly don't. I'm not a fan. So I know he got the knowledge to do, but other than that, what is you talking about?
I mean, even the way he infiltrated the game. The whole way he infiltrated the game is crazy.
Shout out to DJ Goodnight.
But what do you mean other than that? I don't see other than that Nautica shit. I don't see that.
He got Sprite.
Sprite?
He got Target too. He got a lot of little marketing deals because he sings.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's how it is. And like when it's real easy, settables roll, when the kids can catch on us.
I just don't like that he's marketable, but he's sneaking in that hummer in there. Even though I think Thug did it, but he kind of drifted away and let it.
You can't say but. Like it is. What? If Thug did it, he did it. You can't say but.
He definitely did it. I mean, a lot of people did it. They kind of like say without saying the actual words. Like the things they do, the things they dress, their style, just be like, damn. Especially Uzi. Uzi's getting to the point where I just look at him like, all right, that's a little gay dude.
I know
it's a little gay guy.
And it's like,
the way he moves, everything
like we
about
don't even talk about a nigga like that.
I mean, we were talking about new generation of rappers. These is
that's a nigga right now. I see a nigga. I see Lil Uzi. I look at him like he a motherfucking. He working the produce aisle and can't equal. Just keep walking past him like I don't even see him. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody like it. I mean, for some
yeah, they definitely do got fans. They exist.
But
because a lot of niggas out here is gay on the low. See, that's what that's some deeper. You know what I'm saying? Deep ass shit that niggas don't. You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas weird for real.
Yeah.
Putting weird shit in your mind, making your little kids weird. You know what I'm saying?
That's the system we're in now. I mean, you really can't even have an opinion on it that's controversial without sounding like a homophobe. So I try not to even touch that shit.
I'm not scared of no gay people, so I'm not a homophobe. I just think y'all have a mental disease. But yeah, because
and that stuff right there make you sound like you would try.
Yeah, swear. It's oh, you ain't on us. Like, nah, y'all cool, because everybody got a mental problem. Y'all mental problem. Y'all like guys. It's cool.
They'll call you, but it's like racist. They'll say you racist.
Yeah, they'll say I'm crazy.
No, they'll call you racist.
They'll
say you racist against guys. That's what they trying to use now. I thought
they might say bigot more than racist.
Yeah, bigot. Don't call me racist.
Crazy.
Man, I've been addicted to.
I've been able to like broaden my network of people that I know, and there's like more homosexuals in my network, and so I think that's good for me because I'm starting to see the humanity in them. You know what I mean? And so because of that, I really try not to speak on it too crazy. You know what I mean? Just because y'all don't know, you never know what could be causing me those emotions and shit.
True. They is going through the motions. They getting their rights and whatnot. They coming up in the world.
Yeah. And
it's like, it's crazy because they used to talk about us like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
exactly. That's another reason why as a black man, I kind of try to fall back from saying negative things because I'm sure that in certain communities and certain, I don't know, groups, I'm less than human. You know what I mean?
True. But this is for all the people that are tuning in. If you're just not tuning in, this is the Elevated Podcast, the Elevated 112. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram. And I just wanted to hit these topics before we get out of here. We're going to leave it on a kind of a controversial note. But I just wanted to talk about some relationships. That's how we ended. And I was trying to get a shorty on here. And it's funny how I tried to get this shorty on here. She thought I was trying to swerve on her in her inbox.
That's how we're gonna start. That's exactly what they do. They just
why do you think I want you? Because I mean, if in an inbox I'm asking questions and I try to keep it as business as possible, especially if it is.
Because when you ask a question or when you make a request, it makes whatever you're requesting valuable. See what I'm saying? So say it'd be like some chips, some shit. A bag of chips is open. I've been there for since Tuesday or whatever.
Yeah.
Because that shit is not valuable. But as soon as you say, "Can I have these chips?" Now there's a value.
Oh, so what are you finna do?
Yeah, man. So it's like, as soon as you ask a shorty, like, she's not doing shit with she's probably watching reruns of, you know, Love and Hip Hop.
Right.
But as soon as you say, oh, what are you doing with your certain Saturday? Oh, now there's value on that time. Now there's like, oh shit, let me like run it up. Let me put some inflation on this shit.
Do you think is it a women thing or is it just like
Nah,
everybody?
I feel like that's human nature altogether. You know what I mean? Like, you can have a busted ass car. And as soon as somebody says, yo, how much would you sell that for? Oh, well.
I ain't letting go of that.
Yeah,
My grandma would give me that. I ain't letting go of that.
I just
That's my baby.
I think it's because a lot of these girls is like I said, a lot of them they think that because they're really not that intelligent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be too controversial, like you said, but you know, because they think that all they got to offer is some pussy. You know what I'm saying? When you're trying to come at them with some real shit, like, yo, I'm really trying to get it in. You know what I'm saying? Do this and do that. They getting confused because they always thinking there's an ulterior motive behind it.
Yeah. And that's what I would be thinking, like, even especially like greeting females, calling females beautiful in the street, saying hello, how are you? If you make eye contact with me, boy or girl, I'm gonna say what's up. But especially with the girls, it's gonna sound a little bit different than I say with a guy. But problem is, there's no hidden intention. I'm not gonna keep talking to you. Hey, how you doing? Girls be pissed. Now they're like, what is it?
Like especially in my endeavors, when it comes to shit like that, I'll put it if I do it through social media, I'll just put the disclaimer on my Facebook, like on my wall, like, yo, I need a shorty for such and such and this and that. That way, if they hit me, at that point it's business. You know what I mean? Like, that way I can avoid all that I'm slipping in your DMs bullshit. You know what I mean?
I like that. So we definitely gonna try to I like that.
It's PUMA and PUMA reaching out to these shorties. I ain't reaching out to nobody. That'd be my thing. I ain't reaching out to nobody. No niggas or bitches. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. It's us. It's me. Fuck all these other motherfuckers. That's what I'm on. I trying to bring somebody else on.
I was trying to bring a girl because I be hating talking about.
She would have been fucking with me. I don't want to hear none of that goofy shit.
That's why I wanted her on here.
Why? So she can spit on me?
No.
Trying to start some shit.
I just like a little controversy when it got to talking. It's the most powerful weapon you get.
About goofy shit, man.
No, you don't talk about
the mentality out here in 2017 all fucked up. These girls is all fucked up. So I already know a lot of them.
Is fucked up.
Of course they all ain't.
Tears, sure. Shout out.
Of course they all different. Though. I just go all crazy.
Yeah, most definitely. I got some more questions. So, relationship, situationship. So, what is the rules of living together? Like money, chores.
I can't tell you because I ain't living with no shorty. You know
What
what
you
I'm saying?
did?
I'm not supposed to tell you about all of that, but you know, no, I didn't live with her. The shorty I told you about, I never lived with her. You know what I'm saying? Because I always knew, you know, shorties is crazy. I always know, you know, you gotta get to know somebody before you live with them. You know what I'm saying? And I knew that the shorty I was with was always. It's like, hold on, I gotta do my own thing, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know. I'm a dude, I look in the future. I can see myself for 5, 10, 15 years down the line. It's like, if it's like a question, will I be with it? There's no way I can move in with you. Like, that shit's real. Fuck all that. The rules and all that, you can't ask me. Fuck all that. You know, it's the bachelor pad of them. That's
I mean, there's like 3 ways you could do it. There's like, you could be the alpha male type. Just try to dominate everything. You could be a submissive type and just let your girl pretty much run everything, or y'all can split everything down the middle. You know what I mean? Like with my situation, I try to make sure it's more even. You know what I mean? Like we got to share bank accounts, pretty much share responsibility across the board. You know what I mean? There's things that she's better at that I let her take care of, the things I'm better at that she let me take care of. I feel like that's the best way to try to do it. I mean, I know people try to do it like the patriarchal way, like I'm the man of the house and bitch shit better be cooked when I get home and shit. But I mean, it's 2017. You really can't even rock it like that unless you're gonna be the straight breadwinner. And even that, you know, with our community, because there's not a lot of men in the household. Even if you try to rock it like that and you are the breadwinner, she's still gonna be like, can't no nigga tell me shit anyway. So it's just I don't need you around. Your head against the fucking wall trying to fucking run the house like fucking Ike Turner and shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Unless you just go like Ike Turner and just straight beating bitches up and shit, which I don't suggest, but I just feel like you should try to split it down the middle and like I said, try to play on strengths. You know what I mean? Like if she's stronger at one thing, let her do it. If you know you're stronger at another thing, you should do it. And don't try to have crazy expectations that you can't keep. Like if my math is always wrong, then it's probably not the best idea to let me take care of the bills. Because and then you're just gonna be mad every time you do it. You know what I mean? Like, and if you got bad hygiene, and I say you should do the dishes, and then every time I look at a plate, there's a piece of shit on there.
Oh man.
I'll be like, probably not the best idea to learn to do
If she
dishes.
can't cook, I don't think the solution would be like, maybe I should start cooking. Which I mean, I'm still gonna cook because I can cook, but I'm gonna have to teach her how to cook because there's gonna be times like we gotta share this art, this skill. We gotta share down the middle. Because even I couldn't just have her just cooking. Because sometimes I know how to whip up something that you can't whip up like I can whip up.
Living together is about talking too. Like anything that she do to piss you off, tell her immediately. Because if you don't, you're just gonna make that shit fester. Then you're gonna resent her. Then you're gonna be wishing you had another girl. Then you might just want to go get another girl. Cause some whole other shit. So just I try to, and I'm the type of person. I'm a peacekeeper. So it took me a while to be like, yo, man, this shit pissing me off. I don't even tell her right now. Yeah. This shit boil over, but you know, stuff.
Shit, my last relationship, I kept saying it until it was like, you know what? I'm out. Because I would just keep saying this until my lungs was sore. I was saying it from the beginning
You gotta think of somebody that's gonna hear you when you say it, too.
Yeah, truthfully. And then not notice it after it's too late. It's like, all right, shorty. So what's the difference between dating and like a relationship? What could you do dating? And what can't you do?
When you're dating, really it's about you. And when you're dating, it's like, man, it's my preference, it's my rules, this is my shit. But when you're in a relationship, you gotta put all that selfish shit to the side. You know what I mean? You can't, things that you used to do, like, man, I used to love playing video games. I ain't turned that system on. Probably been like 2.5. Like, it's probably been a while.
Oh, you got a system collecting dust?
Just collecting dust. I ain't played that shit in a minute, man. There's a lot of shit I used to. I mean, I'm an independent type of person. I've been since I was 15.
Yeah.
I'm used to being able to just come in the house when I feel like it. You know, now I gotta,
check in.
Check in.
Shout out to Shield. Shout out to Mr. Shield.
I'm too shut off for that. I can't even get into that.
But when you find out once, sometimes you be willing to make them sacrifices. You know what I mean? Especially if you know that she's riding for you. You know, when you with somebody that literally make your life better than it was before you had her. You know, that's a different. You might be willing to. The Bible talks about this dude. He found a piece of jewelry. When he bought the jewelry, he bought like all the land that the jewelry was on. You know what I mean? And basically sold everything he had just so that he could protect this piece of stuff. Like, that's what you do when you find a woman like that's right for you. Like, you sell out completely. Like, nothing that you have, nothing that you want to do, nothing that you hope to be is more important in that situation. You know what I mean? Like, but not everybody at Galaxy is worth that. You know what I mean? So you gotta find that right one. You know what I mean?
Got to. So, you think there's an age too old to be married?
Nah,
too old.
I would say there might be. I feel like when people say you're too young to get married, I think that might be a myth. Just because when you're young, you don't get set in your ways. Yeah. When you get older, you might get set in your ways. Like, I'm looking at, he got his head, Chubbs, he got his head down.
It's sinful for me to be thinking about these type of things. I'm sitting here repenting, thinking about my life. Like, they're feeling bad about this shit. Talking about marriage and shit all the time. Nigga, I done fucked up some homes. Nigga, what is you talking about? Nigga, this shit is fucked up. Some of the shit you talking about, nigga. I'm thinking about that shit. Yeah, that's put my head down. I'm thinking about shit like, damn. Shit crazy, man.
Shout out Folkland.
Man, we about to wrap this shit, man. L.O.S talking crazy, man. Talking about all that love and shit. You know, Chubbs ain't down with that love, man. Chubbs out here fucking wilding, man. Fucking doing anything.
Hey, I ain't perfect, though. That's the thing, too.
Oh, man, don't say, look, you see, you got off the mic and sit down, man. Turn this mic on. There you go. I'll let you know. Don't do it.
I ain't perfect though, you know what I mean? I just know what I know, you know?
I know what I know. I know what I gotta do.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So what you think some dope breakers is for these biddles? Dope breakers, something that you like. If you with her and she do this, you're done. No ifs, ands, or buts, no arguments, no nothing. You're just cut off. Stay up, bro.
Bitch got duck feet. She done.
Duck feet.
I mean, it's just about conversation. It's just about vibes for me, you know?
Yeah.
I can shout out. I'll fuck a pretty bitch. I'll fuck an ugly bitch. I'm shout out, man.
Yeah.
It's just about vibes. I get the vibes, man. It's like, if I don't get the vibes, I don't get the energy.
Yeah.
Get away from me.
I did for the vibes and the energy. Hold on, let me tell this dude, Joe. Yo.
It's lit right now. It's the Elevated Podcast.
Elevated Podcast. We on the air. Me and Chubbs. Yeah, I'm at the radio.
This nigga turned my shit. You know it's a Saturday night. Niggas is going out tonight.
Yeah.
These niggas
I'm
don't
I'm gonna call you right after this. About to get these little shout outs. Hey, Joe, could you just shout out the Elevated Podcast one time? I got you on the mic one time. Elevated Podcast, that's all you gotta say.
Elevated. Shout my nigga Good Night, man.
Hey.
Me, give it 100, my nigga PUMA, you already know.
Good looking. But yeah, I'm gonna hit you right after this.
This Elevated, man. We just gave our little show today, man. My boy L.O.S had to get up there.
Yeah. He started getting a relationship and he was starting to think like, yo, I gotta go back to mine.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's a prime example right there of the shit I'm talking about. But you know.
Shout out to this movie on not Instagram. Shout out to this movie on Netflix called Cheating, man. That's that, man. If you're in a relationship, watch out with your girl. That shit will put you in there. It's crazy.
Don't shout out no fucking shit.
Man, I know you used to watch Love and Hip Hop with your girl. That's a setup.
That's brainwashing.
Yeah. Do not do that.
That's the whole setup. That's crazy. That's crazy, right? Definitely did.
That's like the dumbest thing. You try to ignore everything on the TV. You're like, y'all don't really care about that. And you're like, so? And she'll say something. No, you won't comment. Yeah. No, you won't say something.
That's a deal breaker. We talking about deal breakers? That's a deal breaker.
Does she watch it?
She told me to turn on any type of shit on that level. That's like, okay, I know.
Yeah. I can't do cigarettes. She smokes squares. I can't do
I don't do squares either. I definitely don't do squares either. That's a fact.
Yeah, I can't. I'll be swore if I'm kissing you, smell like hormones.
Squares is dead.
Yeah.
I hate some of squares, but not.
Yeah, I definitely is some.
Very, but not for real.
Yeah. Just no white. But like I said, man, I'm gonna try to get a girl on here next time. I want a girl to talk about.
You bring a little shorty in.
Something.
I'll be respectful. Try to beg her at the end of the show.
I'll be you,
Try to beg her up at the end of the show.
And look, shout out Samantha Block on Facebook.
She be talking that crazy shit. I'm about to follow her.
Yeah, she is. She's fire. She likes little rainbow little thing. But the only thing is, she thought I was trying to swerve it. I was like, girl, I just want you on the.
That's what I'm saying. She sound corny already.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's cool. Shout out to Elevator. Shout out Samantha. Shout out to everybody listening. Make sure you tell a friend and tell a friend. Every Saturday we on here around 6 o'clock. Make sure y'all turn up tonight for us, the Elevator Podcast.
I'm going to turn up for us tonight because I'm going out. We going crazy.
Where you going?
Wherever there's anything is possible. Man.
Anything is possible. I like to say, if you ain't choking, you ain't smoking, man. I'm about to roll up some of this. And I got what you need. I said that over there. Yeah, I got what you need, man. That's all I'm going to say. It's PUMA. That's poker for you cats that can't spell.
The general.
And here with the Chubbs, the general. Folkland L.O.S had to dip out. And we about to dip out. Stay elevated, my friend.
Yeah.
We off here. I think that boy L.O.S left his charger. Definitely did. He said that's what love.